cruising the track right now, going to the world famous Cedar Creek. So got my uncle in front of me. Hard to see, the light on. Got my uncle in front of me with the car we just swapped to the Terminator. So we'll see how it runs, see how the truck runs tonight. I'm excited. Here we are, world's famous Cedar Creek Lake, Cedar Creek Dragway. Home track, man. A lot of memories out here. I spent a lot of time out here while I was in high school, right after high school. Man, I think we were here every Friday, Saturday night, some days, Sundays, freaking 1, 2, 3 in the morning, just racing motorcycles, four-wheelers, dirt bikes, cars, whatever. That's the best thing about Cedar Creek. It's an outlaw track, so kind of run whatever you want and borrow your mama's fucking Cadillac and come race this son of a bitch. I don't care. So here we are, Cedar Creek. Man, I remember coming out here when I was a kid and the line would be to the bathrooms. You can see tonight it's not near what it used to be. Since Extreme opened, this place has been kind of dead. But hopefully we'll bring it back, get some street cars, come out here and have some fun. We can make lots of laps. So try to hold some events out here, try to bring it back, have some fun. So it's a pretty good track if you're not making a lot of horsepower. You know, faster cars out here are running 5.0s, and that's big tires. So, but it's a fun track, man. It's it'll be a blast hanging out with everybody out here. We've got a good group of cars out here, so should be pretty good. Moment of truth. Moment of truth. Race car shit. I have a pretty good few cars out here. Got a Hellcat. Got a 3-valve. Ran pretty good. It's a badass 5th gen. Local guy. I'm not real sure. It's got a gnarly cam and shit in it. Sounds real good. Man stick car. Nice looking car. Big fucking cow hood and shit. 2 5.0 trucks, 1 regular cab. It runs real good too. So. Yeah, boy. Fucking good though.
Sounds healthy.
Yeah, it sounded real good. Don't break, don't break. I'm ready to put like a 250 on it. So the first time out with the Mustang, it did really well. You see the video, it spun quite a bit. That's the first time. Those tires are kind of old, and they're just Nitto 555s. The track wasn't that good for those tires. But for the first time out, it did pretty good. He shifted second gear pretty quick. It looked in the log, and I think he was shifting second gear like 5,200. But first time out in the car, everything went well. I think the car ended up going like an 820, so pretty good for naturally aspirated, only tuning it that day. And letting the Terminator do its thing. I was amazed. The car did really well.
shit. Race car shit.
So after the truck broke and we got it pushed over to the side, I had to phone a friend. My buddy Caleb came with his trailer and came pick me up. Luckily, when he got there, when it fell off the jack the last time, it jarred the rear end and the tires would actually spin. So he backed up to the truck. We ran it right on the trailer. As soon as it got on the trailer, it locked the rear tires up again. So we were thinking it broke the rear end. Like, all right, well, you know, just broke the rear end, no big deal. I go to his house the next day, bring it home, unbolt the drive shaft. The tires spin, rear end sounds fine. It broke the trans. Here's some of the pictures of the carnage of the trans. It exploded everything in that transmission. It's ridiculous. Crazy. So the truck's currently down right now, getting a 4080 swap. Going. Well, I think we found the problem. Here's pieces, and then it's in there. This is what it's supposed to be. All right, guys, we got trans tore down, and here's the carnage. So I don't think that's supposed to be like that.
So here's the front planet. Exploded a pinion on the front planet. When that happened, ring gear exploded, which is here. You can see it busted that. Blew out the 3/4 clutches, which in turn exploded the input drum. All of this is gone. Sprags exploded. There's the top of the input drum that's completely gone, and there's the bottom of the input drum. All of these pieces. Clutches are blown out. I mean, everything. It's just carnage. Broke clutches, broke sprags. Everything you can imagine exploded. The only thing that survived, which I wouldn't reuse them, the rear planet and maybe the pump. The rest of this is carnage. Now, this transmission was basically just a stock 4L60E. It's got 4-pinion stock planetaries. What's left of this 4-pinion planet, if this was any kind of a build, it had 5-pinion planets in it. They didn't even use an aftermarket servo. They used the Corvette servo, which is okay with, you know, regular build, but if you're going to build something for racing, you want to use a better Sonex servo. The input drum wasn't billet. It's pretty much just a stock transmission with some Alto red clutches in it. And servo, Corvette servo on a wide band. Now they did put a monster shell in it, the big thick heavy shells in there. As you can see, all the pieces are falling out of it. But that's about it. It exploded. There's not anything, we're not going to use this transmission for anything but scrap. It's completely trash. I'm throwing everything away, pump and everything. So,
exploded.
Yeah, all the memes you see on the internet with stock 4L60E, well, here you see it. It's grenaded. So.
All neutrals.
Yeah.
All neutrals.
Yeah.
That's insane, because I'm surprised this thing even lived as long as it did with that build. We really thought it had a badass 4L60 in there because it lived, it shifted good. This thing surprised me every day when it was just real firm and it was holding together, and then a couple passes on some slicks and it was grenaded.
Yeah.
So
there you go. The
pretty crazy.
Didn't live.
Yeah. Pretty insane. It left and got out there, and then it just boom, and it rolled and locked the rear tires up and made it think that it was the diff broke. And then when I pulled the drive shaft and the rear end would not turn, or the trans wouldn't turn, and the tires were turning well, I knew that it was a trans. So we just expected that it blew the planet. We didn't expect all this. When we hung it up on the stand over here and we turned it on its side and you hear clunk, 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 we knew there was damage. And you can just see as we were draining the pan, like these are just all the pieces out of there. Broke steels.
all the carnage in the drain
Yeah,
pan.
all the carnage in there. This thing is toast. All right, guys. Well, I appreciate y'all watching my video. Chuck should be back together pretty soon. I ordered a Circle D converter, got a 4080 being built, so should be back within the next week or two. I missed the flashlight shootout race. I missed a couple other races, so hopefully I'll be back soon and be better than ever.